So I just want to do a quick video on what I've been writing with lately. And this is just like out of the pens I have, this is just the stuff I've been grabbing lately. It's not strategic, it's not the best of anything. It's just like, you know, I'm getting up from my desk and going to work or whatever. This is just kind of what I grab, or if I have to do some writing, some note taking, this is what I'm feeling lately. So first of all, I talked about this recently. This is a Lommy Safari rollerball. I wasn't hugely impressed with this when I first got it, and in fact I had been delaying buying a lot of the Safaris, so I hadn't had them in years, and I lost them, and I finally picked some more up, and I've actually really been enjoying it. The key to this was I swapped out the Lommy M63 or whatever refill with a Pilot G2 1.0 millimeter, and it's been really phenomenal since then. So this is the main pen I've been grabbing for just note taking and just general writing down thoughts. I think this is a really solid setup. I like it in this charcoal black, and I've just really been enjoying it. Next up is this. This is a Tapley clip from Zebra, and this is the 1.6 millimeter. This thing is like, it's just a gigantic rollerball, or maybe it's a hybrid. Anyway, it's really cheap. It's like $2. It's got this big Zebra Sarasa style clip there, and it's, again, I think it's a really big rollerball, and it's just like really smooth, and it puts down a ridiculous amount of ink. It just is fun to write with, so I've grabbed this thing a whole lot. And then, yeah, I'm still using the Preppies. These medium Preppies, I grab these a whole lot. I just think they're fun to write with, they're cheap, and I have a lot of them, and I keep them all filled with ink. This one has the Noodler's Bernanke I talked about recently, and the best pens for lefties. I still think these are really great. I just enjoy writing with them. Every one of the ones that I did as an eyedropper, maybe like 2-3 months ago at this point, none of them have leaked, none of them have cracked. They're all just holding up really well, and they're smooth, they're super cheap, and I really like a lot of the ink in most of them. Some of them, the ink's just not to my preference, and just don't use those so much. Then this is the Fisher Space Pen CH4. I finally got it open. It was closed down really tight, and I just had to get some like big rubber gloves on so I can get really good grip and just crank it, and eventually I got it. I've been really enjoying this pen. I like the AG7 too, but I find this one to be better balanced, so it's more enjoyable for day-to-day. And I've been writing with it with this refill in it. This is the Zebra G or M or whatever 301 refill. It's a rollerball refill, so I think it's a really nice upgrade to this pen. It still works really great. It clicks and retracts perfectly, just like from the factory, and I just enjoy writing with a gel lately. That even fits nicely. It looks like the factory PR4. So really great pen. And then lastly, this is a recent acquisition, the most expensive pen I bought in some time. This is a Maxmadco stainless steel. I'm not the biggest fan of these machined pens, but I've been wanting to get one of these Maxmadcos for a very long time, for years, and I finally pulled the trigger. It's very cool. I'll do some more reviews and stuff on this as I get to know it more. I've only had it for maybe 5 or 6 days. So far I really enjoy it. It comes with the Itoya gel refill that I've talked about in the past. This is better than I remember it being, but I probably won't keep it in there too long. I have just some more interesting options. But I really like this pen. They were out of the titanium when I bought the stainless steel, so I'm a little conflicted over whether the titanium would have been the right purchase or the stainless steel. Stainless is cheaper, and it'll be a lot tougher than the Ti, but it's a little bit on the heavy side, and this pen is not very big. Put it next to, say, that Lommy Safari, and you can see it's much smaller. Put it next to the Tapley clip, which is more of a normal size pen, and again, much smaller. Talking, you know, a good ½ inch, 3/4 of an inch shorter than some of the other pens I use day to day, but a lot heavier. Anyway, it is beautifully made, and it has a nice action. It's my first pen with this kind of rivet and the J hook. I forget what they call them. Anyway, very cool, and more on this soon. That's the Maxmadco stainless steel. So yeah, that's what I've been writing with lately. Not necessarily recommendations or the best of anything, just cool pens that have been striking my fancy lately. So thanks for watching.